here at the Scouting Combine with Stroud, the quarterback of Ohio State. So, CJ, the Combine experience, a lot of people dread it, a lot of people love it. What's been your experience so far?
Yeah, my experience has been, honestly, I look at it as a blessing, and I've been here for about 3 days now, and of course, like, you have a lot of things to do, and a lot of things pulling at you, but at the same time, you dream about doing this as a kid, and to be able to be here with some of my other fellow teammates and some people I know around college football, trying to accomplish your dreams, you can do nothing but just be grateful to be here, so that's what I am.
You had a little interaction with Andy Reid here, the Kansas City coach and the Super Bowl champion. What was that like?
It was cool. I was walking through the hallway. I just had got done with a formal interview with a team, and I seen him, and I didn't see him, and I just felt somebody tap my shoulder. I turned around to Andy Reid, and he usually has a lot of great things to say about me. It was kind of cool. I never thought Andy Reid would know who I was, so just to talk to a legend for a little while, he gave me some advice, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
You know, Andy Reid should know who you are. You played quarterback at Ohio State. You're going to be picked in the first round of the draft. You need to up your bar of expectations of what people think about you.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to stay humble, man. I don't want to walk around acting like everybody know me. I'm just my own little self in the empire. So yeah, that's kind of how I am. I'm just very chill, just kind of laid back.
Your path to this place is a little different from a lot of quarterbacks, okay? Tell me about being a quarterback in Southern California and how that may have prepared you for this moment.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but coming from Southern California where a lot of people say quarterbacks are bred, that's tough because at the end of the day, you're competing against somebody every day. And not only in California, but across the country, because people look at California and they want to knock us off. So that's something that I took to heart, and I went to work every day in high school trying to get better and better. And for a while, I was kind of overlooked. And I just knew one day I would get my opportunity. I wasn't going to let the opportunity pass. And so when the opportunity came, I took full advantage and balled out. So yeah, I'm blessed to be here now because of the hard work I put in before, and I'll continue to put in that work.
How much did playing at Ohio State prepare you for this? Big crowds, big moments, big games, your game against Georgia this year. How did that prepare you for now?
It prepared me for, like you said, everything. Not only just games and throwing the ball and things like that, but just media, dealing with fans, signing autographs, just like little stuff like that, to where you wouldn't think that it would really matter going to a school, but it does, because it prepares you for that next level. Because Ohio State's a mini NFL team, so the way our fan base is based, and then the way you're expected to play, so a lot of high expectations. And for me, that's how you want it, and it's a blessing. And you just gotta be happy with it and be grateful. So I really appreciate Ohio State, all the coaches, and everybody preparing me to be here. Because I was playing, I wouldn't be ready. So yeah, Ohio State definitely was a big help.
A lot of people, Chris Olave told me last year that Ohio State basically, just like what you said, it's almost like a 33rd franchise, in the NFL. And look, there are other schools like that, Alabama, Clemson, everything like that. Do you, from what you've been told, from what you know, do you think the league will be smaller for you because you played at such a high level in college?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't really know going into it. I don't want to have any expectations or trying to jinx myself. So I'm just gonna kind of go on with the mindset I have, and that's just being confident and being humble, and kind of have those blinders on my eyes and try to just work, not to beat anybody else, but try to be the best version of myself every day. That's something that our culture at Ohio State is. Our culture, our motto is fight. And that's something Coach Day puts into us, to just fight to be the best version of yourself every day, which is the hardest thing, because you look in the mirror and can you really look back at yourself and say, okay, I went 100% today, or I got better in this area I was looking to get better at. And I feel like in the NFL, that's what it's about. It's about looking yourself in the mirror, fighting adversity, fighting those failures. And I feel like Ohio State does kind of get you ready because you're playing at the biggest stage every week. Everybody's watching, everybody's talking. So it has some positives and some similarities, but I don't want to just kind of assume that it's going to be just like Ohio State. I want to go in there and enjoy it and find the love in the NFL, whatever team I go to.
Do you find yourself competing, thinking about competing with the other quarterbacks like Bryce Young, Will Levis, Anthony Richardson? Do you watch them and do you say, here's how I stack up against them? How do you feel about your competitors to go high in the first round?
Yeah, for me, I mean, one thing that I'm blessed to be able to kind of have a similar background to this type of environment. Of course, like you said earlier, coming from California, and me, Bryce, and DJ Lilly, we're all in the same class and age. So those were that was like my mini combine back in the day. Was going to camp with them.
You went to the Elite 11 with them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The Elite 11 and like Bible, things like that. So this is important to me. And one thing that I pride myself on is not focusing really on anybody else and kind of just focus on what I do and try to be the best version of myself. So, and it's hard to do that because everybody wants you to dog the other guy and compete, and all those things are great and fun. But I think when you got pads on, that's the time for that. And for this is shorts to shorts, and this routes on there, man. So you got to be good around on there. If you're not good around on there, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm not really trying to wow nobody. Of course, I want to throw the ball really well, and I feel like I will, but I definitely...
What was your decision to throw here? Because some guys come here and they don't want to throw.
I'm dreaming about doing this my whole life, so why not? I'm not scared to throw. I'm not scared of competition. I'm not scared to be out there with other guys. And at the end of the day, it's like going to the park. If you ask me, it's like seeing that receiver at the park that you see, like, ooh, he fast. Let me ask him if he plays football and he wants to throw with me. And that's something I did as a kid, so I'm going to go do it on Saturday, and I'm excited to do that.
Last thing, tell me, what is the message you want to get across when you have meetings with teams? What do you want them to know about CJ Stroud?
Yeah, first and foremost, I just want them to know the foundation that my family said, and that's my faith, and that's like the forefront of my life. And of course, I'm not perfect, but I try to get better every day at it, and I pray, and I do different things like that, and I try to encourage people to follow Christ. So that's the first and foremost thing, and after that, I just want to be myself. I want to show my personality. I want to show that I'm unapologetic myself, no matter what the room is like, who you are. I'm going to be myself, and I think that's a positive person who wants to be great at the sport. And I think every meeting I've had so far, the teams have taught that. And I, of course, try to show my intelligence when it comes to football, because I do think my IQ is very high, and that I know a lot about football. But I think I try to also explain how much I can learn, and how much I'm willing to learn. So those are all things I try to go in there with, just pure confidence, but remaining humble at the same time and just having fun.
If you had your choice, who would draft you?
I'm not in a position to answer that. I don't want to go there, but I mean, whatever team does draft me, I mean, you're getting the best version of CJ Stroud and the best quarterback in the draft. So,
CJ, have a great career. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.